Hey everybody, what is up? It is your boy Dick Sallow back again for another video. Now, today's video I actually have some bittersweet news in my opinion. Something I'm not too happy about, but it has to get done. And I'm going to be doing an update video pretty much for y'all. Now, I know some of y'all might get sick and tired of seeing these update videos because I do them probably way more than I should. But I think try to do these to one, be able to keep some sort of video up on the channel for y'all, so maybe YouTube, one, will be less angry at me, and two, at least y'all kind of know why you ain't seen videos if anybody actually is a fan of my channel. Hopefully I should begin the mowers tomorrow, something like that. Things have just been kind of getting in the way, that's like why I ain't got them yet. The part of the news though that kind of sucks is I'm going to have to take my desk down to my garage, reinforce it, and turn it into my workbench because I don't really have no other option. Because I'm going to be trying to work on mowers and stuff, and I'm going to need room to be able to put parts down and stuff and everything else when I'm actually working on the mower. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry, y'all, I am back. But also, I do want to, when I get the mowers, I want to put them both up on the table at the same time, kind of look at both of them, do a quick overlook. I can't do that with one workbench, first of all. Second of all, the other workbench I have is kind of crappy, to say the least. It's something I just quickly threw together. This is something I put a little more time, energy, and effort into, and I know for a fact that I can make this one a heck of a lot stronger fairly easily. Now, I do kind of have a specific way I'm going to set up my garage. I'm going to set them up how I want to in my garage, and then I might have to work with the other toolbox I'm going to be getting to work it into the whole layout of how I'm doing the garage. I'm not 100% sure on that because I got a couple ideas in my head already of kind of what I thought about doing when I get the new toolbox and how I thought about setting up stuff. Also, on top of that, I plan on putting in some new tools in the near future. Hopefully, with the guy I'm working for now, my boss, of doing construction, we're supposed to be having a couple of houses that we're supposed to be doing soon. So hopefully work starts flowing a little bit better. And I'm going to be giving some new tools. And I decided to jump the gun on this. And I'm going to jump straight to give me some power tools. Now here's the reason. I'm not getting no younger, for one. And for two, I can still bust loose any fastener you hand in my way with no issues. But it would be a whole lot easier with an electronic advantage. And Lowe's, at least on their website, has the Craftsman 3/8 impact wrench and the angled impact wrench, or whatever you guys want to call them. That's what, electric ratchet, whatever you want to call it. The electric ratchet only is like 35 pounds, but honestly, I don't think anybody's using those to take and torque down bolts to spec anyways. I know I never did when I had one. And you can still manually ratchet it if need be. And then also one of the big guy though for the really tough bolts that just really are going to be a pain to get off. More or less I'm going to be getting the electronic angled electric ratchet to just be more of a thing if I can bust the bolt loose and then just hit the trigger and just be able to take the bolt straight out and make it just that much quicker to be able to work on stuff. Especially with mowers though, I don't even think I want to take and do that far. Most mowers, the bolts on those things aren't really that tight ever anyways, because a lot of mower parts are aluminum. With that being said, I'm also planning on buying a tool set that I wanted to buy when I was doing construction, but I just haven't had the money to do so yet. But I'm going to hopefully be having the money soon to be able to get it. And two of the tools on this set are probably going to sit in a cabinet for a while, just until I actually find a use for them, or unless I actually need them to build something. And it's a set that comes with pretty much everything we'll need. Now, the angled electric ratchet and the impact does not come with a charger. So the only reason why I'm able to get the one, I think it's like $79.99 before tax, and the other one is $99 before tax. Only reason I'm able to get them that cheap. I got one battery already, but the other tool set I plan to get has 2 batteries and 1 charger, which will give me 3 batteries, 1 charger, drill, impact, jigsaw, flashlight, skill saw, oscillating cutter. And the oscillating cutter and the skill saw are probably just going to sit in the cabinet, quite honestly with you. Now I am going to kind of look deeper into to see if they got the half impact for and the quarter and the half. I don't know if they do. I'm going to look into it. If they don't, then I will take and do things accordingly. I'm probably even going to look to see if they got the electric ratchet of that as well, at least for the half. I really doubt that I'm going to get it for the quarter, just because I don't take and trust the electric ratchet for that at all. I barely use my quarter drive I got already. I normally would rather put an adapter on it and use my 3/8 ratchet unless I'm doing something delicate underneath the dash. And that's just because it's more prone to break bolts that way. Now, further down the road, I do plan on getting some cabinets and stuff, and I want to actually switch over all my tools in my garage to Craftsman. And then some of my specialty branches that I got down there that are not Craftsman, that I plan on replacing with Craftsman ones, I want to put those up in the cabinet though, and possibly just keep one set of my non-Craftsman metric boxing wrenches still on the rails. I might keep both of them on the rails and just throw them in the cabinet. So I do have backup if need be, but it's not a necessity thing. The main reason why I plan to switch over to Craftsman is because Craftsman is a good brand. I love their brand for screwdrivers, everything. And I kind of want all my tools to be one brand throughout the whole box. Kind of does annoy me going in there and seeing all the way from Pittsburgh, Power Torque, Craftsman, Hybrid Tough. My OCD gets driven around the bend and back again. Still have no idea what's going on with the electric though down there. I don't think I'll ever figure that out until I get the money to probably fix it myself. We'll hire somebody to fix it. And I do still plan on working on vehicles if somebody needs their vehicle worked on. I actually got a project right now that I was looking at for a guy, and I kind of took and gave him my diagnosis. It's pretty much just an oversized lawnmower. You can call it a tractor if you want to, but it's a Cub Cadet, and it keeps stalling out, and then he has to jump it in order to be able to take and drive it again. I kind of ruled out the fuel system automatically because I took the fuel lines all off all the way down to the carburetor. It's all fine. It's burning way too rich, and I took him that I suggest, taking fixing that, and that I think it's an alternator issue because the battery's charged, yes, but an alternator issue could not mean that you need a new alternator. It could be bad wires on said alternator. I've not had a chance to actually take it apart and be able to go over every piece because the gas tank does take up a good section, so I'd have to drain out the gas tank into one of my gas cans I have, and then I would have to take the gas tank off, and then I could go through all the system and take and see what's what and take and see how the wires look. I did replace 2 wires on it because they were just really horrible looking, and I had the wire to do so in the fittings, so I did that for the guy free of charge. Of course, I do take and do small things like that just because it might fix the issue altogether. That might have been the whole problem, was just those 2 wires. I doubt it, but you can sometimes get lucky that way. Now, into some insightful information in this video that y'all might be interested in. I'm going to talk about gloves real quick and kind of my opinion on them. And especially these pair. This is it's a Mechanic Wear Impact. And then this top part says Mechanic Wear Power. I don't understand, but okay. I actually kind of like these gloves, and they've been getting used the hell out of at work doing construction. The pinky was already tearing out when I got them, but how I feel about gloves is I don't really like them. You can't get into your pockets. You definitely can't get into tight spaces, but they do keep you from busting your knuckles up. And I definitely also don't like fingered gloves because I cannot grab a hold of nothing with those. I'm always dropping anything and everything. Also, it's really hard to open up a knife or be able to take and do anything that requires really good motor skill. I like fingerless ones, and I do love these grippy pads on these, even though they're not the greatest. They are still better than nothing at all. I prefer the rubber ones that don't have all these little spurs on them, but these do the job, and these definitely will protect your hands more than not having anything at all. You will definitely never see me wearing rubber gloves though, because I just don't see the point of those. They tear apart, and you only get one use out of them. But I think I'm going to call this video here. Hope you all did enjoy. If you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of all my future uploads. And this has been Dixie Outlaw, and I am signing off, y'all.